Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, go ahead and get yourself subscribed to my channel. And if you're returning here and not subscribed, the button to subscribe is right below. Go ahead and give it a click. I'll wait. All right, it's time for another Real Housewives review, and today we are going over to Potomac and we're reviewing this week's episode of the Real Housewives of Potomac. This is my opinion. Let's jump into it.
That's my opinion!
So let's pick up where we left off last week at Ashley's coming out party. So things got a little hairy when Giselle and Monique started pushing Candice to apologize to Ashley. But first, can we just take a minute to appreciate Wendy's facial expressions? And Wendy, she really does bring up a really good point.
As someone who's on the outside looking in, is it just Candace apologizing or is it both of them apologizing to each other?
So here's my opinion. Candice and Ashley, they both have to apologize for both of their parts during this dispute that they've had. But Candice, I'm gonna say it, she needs to apologize more because her part through all of this is so much bigger. And Giselle, you are a fucking pot stirrer. And the editing, y'all.
She has called me a concubine, a wench, a roach.
So let's break it down. Candice has thrown a butter knife at Ashley. She's called her a concubine, a bedwench, and a roach. So yeah, I think Candice is definitely more to blame for all of this. There, I said it. And Ashley does bring up a good point as well.
It's like, why am I going to continue to make an effort to squash things with you and to get to a better place when you constantly say snide things?
I wouldn't want to kiss and make up with someone that said horrific things behind my back on social media either. Like, I wouldn't want to apologize to someone like that. That's some pretty horrific things that Candice has done to Ashley. So Candice keeps saying that she's unwilling to have this conversation and apologize to Ashley with an audience. But Candice is willing to throw butter knives, to make snide comments, to get defensive, to get heated, to yell, to scream, to cuss with an audience. Okay. And Candice keeps saying that she is peaceful now.
This is a peaceful Candace.
But tells Robin to shut the fuck up. Monique, girl, you are instigating this shit.
Go ahead, baby girl. Speak. Don't speak and go ahead.
Don't do
We
that.
listening. Go.
Still love you though. And Candice, she's still denying that she knew anything about Charisse and Monique drama. At the end of the day, Candice should have given Monique a heads up, especially if they were quote unquote friends.
I have a problem with you knowing the history and not giving me a heads up.
I didn't know that you all were
You
that.
know.
That's what you do. If you know that someone has beef, which Candice does, let's cut the shit. She should have said, yo girl, Charisse is gonna be there. Just want to give you a heads up. Simple as that. So let's bring in Karen for some comedic relief when we need it the most.
I try to eat my dinner because this is some wonderful Chilean sea bass, and I would like to enjoy it. That's what I was thinking about. My fish.
I forever stan Karen Huger. But at the end of the day, we have made some progress at this dinner.
They need to be resolved.
They do. Privately. I think privately.
I will accept that.
Here comes Candice being Candice with some snide comments.
We're happy because Ashley is happy.
I'm beginning to see why Monique dragged her ass. But Ashley and Candice, they figure it out, they hug it out, but you know shit gets good when this happens. Unseen footage with audio still rolling.
Get off of me. I had to.
And the plot thickens. So, whose side are you on with this dinner? Are you team Candice or are you team Monique? I am 100% team Monique. However, hear me out. Now that I've watched the episodes, have time to process it all and figure it all out, here are my thoughts. Candace should not have gotten so defensive. Like, she shouldn't have gotten so defensive. She shouldn't have told everyone to go fuck off. She shouldn't have told Robin to shut the fuck up. Like, I think all of that was a little unnecessary. However, I think Giselle is a fucking pot stirrer, and she knew exactly what she was doing, and I don't think it was appropriate to try to force an apology with an audience between Ashley and Candace, especially since the beef that they have is literally so intense. Do I think apologies need to happen? 100%. Do I think Candace is more to blame? 100%. However, I think those two need to have a one-on-one instead of trying to do that with everyone else's opinions watching and listening. There, I said it, that's my opinion. But I still am 100% Team Monique. So now let's switch gears. Michael and Ashley are doing some baby shopping with Baby Dean in tow. They're shopping for Baby Dean's sip and see outfit, and here comes Ashley's anxiety.
What have they recently touched? Like, did they poo, wipe their butts, and not? Just all those things come into my mind.
Ashley, girl, good for you.
I'm bearing the hatchet as far as I'm concerned.
I can't believe I'm about to say this, y'all. I'm actually a fan of Ashley so far. Things obviously could change, but I think motherhood has changed her for the best. I am loving Ashley Darby so far. Still am not a fan of her butt-squeezing husband, Michael. There, I said it. That's my opinion.
Maybe you're nearly finished. Could you just finish up and not work, please?
All right, honey.
See, he is an asshole. So now Robin and Giselle, they are hanging out at Giselle's construction site, aka her new home. Giselle, what is up with these fucking high school gymnasium folding chairs? Girl, you can afford all of that Anne Frank interior design decor, but you can't afford a nice set of patio furniture? I call bullshit here. You need to take your ass down to Target immediately and purchase yourself a nice patio set, because those folding chairs are janky as fuck. There, I said it. And Giselle, what is peaceful about this scenario?
Don't you feel that peace out here is peaceful?
I do. It is.
So, Giselle and Robin, they're talking about the dynamics between Giselle and Jamal, and I am not buying it. A tiger does not change his stripes. As Karen Huger said, I'm not impressed.
And I'm not impressed.
And we'll leave it at that. Next. So, let's learn more about Dr. Wendy, shall we? So, Wendy, she has 3 kids, 2 boys and a girl, and a husband who is an attorney. So her and her husband, they are both Igbo, and they're from the same Nigerian tribe. What? How cool is that? So I love that Wendy is making sure that her sons know and understand their Nigerian heritage, and ensuring that they know their native language.
1 is Ofu, 2 is Ibua.
So, let's break it down. Wendy has a bachelor's in political science. She has a master's in government. She has a master's in public policy. And she has a PhD in community development and community affairs. Wendy is a boss-ass bitch.
Slight work.
She's also a professor at Johns Hopkins University, and she's a political commentator. Wendy is Black woman magic, and I am here for it. I am so glad that she is part of this cast. I'm glad that she's in touch with her heritage, with her Igbo tribe. I'm just all of it. I'm glad that this is being represented on TV.
I speak up for women of color. I speak up for immigrants. I speak up for children. I speak up for people who have been historically marginalized.
You better work, bitch. Wendy is an educated bitch, and she is shedding a lot of light on strong African women. Let's check in with Monique and her damn bird.
Okay? All right, let's see. Igbe.
And has Karen made peace with T'Challa?
You still have an issue with T'Challa?
You just want to torture me with that damn bird.
Nope, I'm currently deceased.
T'Challa ain't going nowhere.
Oh my god, Karen and that bird, I love it.
Dr. Wendy, though, she is going off on Trump. It's a mood. I'm here for it. I love it.
But before we give Melania any brownie points for this, let us understand that she was also one of the people who championed the whole birtherism conversation when it came to Obama.
And I love that she's practicing her speech on her baby daughter.
Why is the president speaking against LeBron James?
I love Wendy. I'm gonna say it louder. I love Wendy. There, I said it. I love her so much. Let's talk about the most cringiest, dare I say, in housewife history scene ever.
Are you excited?
Grace? Grace? Are you excited for Mom's birthday?
Awkward. So Giselle and her girls, they're going to meet up with Jamal for Giselle's birthday celebration. They're going on a boat.
Nobody's excited about the boat?
Fucking crickets. This is such an uncomfortable dinner.
Hey, Grace, you okay?
Like, I am so uncomfortable right now watching this. So let's talk about the girl's gift.
Is it Nicki Minaj's tickets?
It's not Nicki Minaj tickets. The girls are now business owners.
In Atlanta, the three of you are partners to own your own restaurant.
Jamal got the girls a restaurant in Atlanta, and they are not impressed.
Thank you. Thanks, Dad. Thank you.
I don't feel the love from you, Grace.
All of this whole dinner, this whole scene is so uncomfortable. And this is why the girls are worried.
When was the last time you were happy on your birthday?
So, unless I'm with you, I can't be happy?
No, I didn't say that.
He is so freaking pompous. These girls are not a fan that their mom is back with Jamal, their dad. The whole situation is cringy. I'm not a fan. It makes me uncomfortable on a completely other level, and we've got to move on. Next. So, let the sip and see begin, y'all. So, okay, no baby kissing.
No kissing the baby.
Got it.
I just see all these horror stories about like kids getting herpes in their eyes and stuff.
Herpes in the eye? Ashley, breathe, girl. Do not let baby Dean be the boy in the plastic bubble.
I realize I don't want Dean to live in a bubble.
Ashley, we get it. Don't kiss the baby.
We ask that you don't kiss the baby because he's only had one round of immunization.
I would never do that.
Okay.
Candace, girl, you are snatched. Look at that waist. Robin, Monique, that is a little harsh.
Until everyone turns their back on her. You know what I mean?
She's iced out. If she feels like she's iced out, then she'll maybe see like, oh my God, maybe it's me.
But I hear where they're coming from. I really do. Candace is unwilling to hear other sides of the story. She's only willing to hear and see her side of the situation. It's like her way or the highway. It's really teenager mentality though.
She's a 30-year-old, 14-year-old.
But Candace talked about it last week. She mentioned how scarred she is from the mental, abuse from her mom, Dorothy, that she's so scared to bring a child into the world of her own because she doesn't want to project that same energy onto her own kid. And it's just sad how fucked up Dorothy made Candace. So I kind of see why she is the way she is, but at the same time, it's like, girl, you're getting to a point now where you've got to figure this shit out. You cannot be yelling and screaming and getting defensive and unwilling to see anyone's viewpoint. Like, you have to work on your shit. You have to. But I'm glad that Ashley is being the bigger person and inviting Candace to the sip and see. Like, that is a huge move. Inviting Candace over to her home and letting her see the baby. Monique is literally giving Candace the cold shoulder. Literally a cold shoulder. And here comes fucking Charisse.
This is not to attack you or gang up on you, but we want you to know that this is what we're talking about, that it's being talked about behind your back.
Oh shit. So Candace feels like the whole dinner from the other night was an ambush.
Specifically speaking about your dinner, that was an ambush.
She didn't feel like that was the moment to have an apology forced on her, which is fair. Oh my god, y'all.
When is he going to start to look more like you?
When is he going to start looking more like you? No. Oh, Wendy, girl.
If she doesn't consider everybody here her friend, then maybe that's the reason she doesn't want to talk in front of everybody.
Monique is not Candace's friend and vice versa.
Baby, Monique is not your friend.
But Wendy with the bluntness.
I just want to be straightforward. Yeah. Do you consider everybody here your friend?
But I'm seeing it now. Wendy is a ride or die friend. And I appreciate that. She's no bullshit. She will call you out. And I feel like that's what friends should do. You call each other out, you move on, done. You know? And Candace, she just gets up and leaves. Very Denise Richards of her. But like, why is Giselle screaming like a lunatic at a baby's sip and see? It's kind of reminding me of when she went to Robin's open house last season and immediately started fighting with Monique. Like, Giselle really doesn't understand when to be appropriate, like when conversations are appropriate to have. She just has no sort of like, she's tone deaf when it comes to stuff like that. But at the end of the day, I do like that Ashley can be woman enough and be like the bigger person to put all of her differences aside and go outside to make sure that Candace is okay.
Candace, can I talk to you, please?
Hi.
Are you
I'm sorry
all right?
I left, but
It's
I'm
okay.
looking for a minute. No, I did not want to do...
That speaks volumes in my eyes. And here comes the folded napkin, y'all. Oh my god, Candace, I can't. Lactating breasts?
I never thought that you would be sitting here with your lactating breasts.
Oh no. Progress, y'all.
I want to hear what you have to say. I really want us to move.
It's big. It's
This
a very
way.
big gesture.
Not this way.
Small strides, small baby steps. We're getting somewhere. And Giselle, I said it earlier, I'm gonna say it again. Why are you a fucking pot stirrer?
A whole lot of Sharice talk the other night.
Me?
You know, you guys used to be buddies.
Leave it alone, Giselle.
What are you doing? Why is this fucking necessary at all? And Monique, she now ups and leaves.
You know what? I gotta go.
Suddenly, there's a problem.
Yeah, it's time for my podcast. Y'all have a good one. Enjoyed y'all's company.
These ladies, it's very Denise Richards syndrome, getting up and just leaving. But I can see why Monique would want to leave, because Sharice did say some nasty things about her, which then Sharice denies all of it. She goes, I don't know what I did. I didn't say anything. Bitch, yes you did. So here are my final thoughts on the sip and see. It was totally uncalled for to ambush Candace like that. I understand why she left. Giselle shouldn't be fucking pot stirring between Monique and Sharice. Uncalled for on so many levels. And can we just be a bit more respectful? It's a baby's sip and see, for fuck's sake. Like, can we leave this stuff for another time? I just think all those conversations that had, it took away from Ashley. It took away from the baby. And it just wasn't a good look. Like, all of this could have, it wasn't the time nor the place. And that's all I have to say. So, that's it for this week's episode. We are beginning to see all the storylines unfold. I'm really loving this season so far, and we're only 3 episodes in. So, make sure you get yourself subscribed to my channel so you don't ever miss a Real Housewives of Potomac review. Give this video a big thumbs up, and I will be back next week for more Real Housewives of Potomac. I will talk to you guys later, and don't forget to vote. November 3rd is the biggest election of our entire lives. It's time to vote the piece of shit occupying the White House out of here. Vote.org. Make sure you're registered to vote because you need to vote. I'll be back next week, guys. Bye.